Hello, everybody, and welcome to Disconnected's final round coverage of the 2025 Santa Maria Open presented by Buckets. I'm Ethan Wellin, joined in the booth by Chris Brophy.
Hey, guys.
Got an electric card this morning, Sunday at Waller Pines. Damien Trunkey, Logan Louk, Lewis Bitney, and Reid out of Huntington Beach. Starting off hole number 1, 330 feet up the pipe.
Guessing the wind's a little calmer than it was in round 2, being a morning round. Typical.
Much different conditions, much more scoreable.
There's our friend Lewis Bitney leading us off.
Yeah, road warrior out of Wampoke. Lewis shot a 1042 rated -10 yesterday to climb into this lead position.
I imagine he did it with a smile and a good spirit the whole way through.
I imagine so. Of course, it's easy to have fun when you're shooting 1040. We saw Reid on our round 2 coverage. Reid made some really long putts in the wind yesterday. Carry that confidence forward. And we've had Damien all 3 rounds, so he managed to traverse from the feature card to the round 2 lead card, and now he's going to try to chase down his friend Lewis Bitney for a Santa Maria Open Championship.
And so even though Damien's from San Diego area, you said he won this tournament 2 years ago?
2023, Damien won the SMO. There have only been, there have been several 2-time winners, and he could join that club with a comeback win today. There's never been a 3-time winner. It's kind of interesting. This track draws a lot of good pros, and so we've seen a couple wins for Philo over the years, a couple wins for Gabe Coda, a couple wins for Micah Dorius back in the day. But never a 3-timer.
Beautiful course, right in between SoCal and NorCal, accessible for a whole lot of disc golfers. It's nice to meet in Santa Maria for a battle.
Yeah, and you really can't say enough about this local community, the scene here. I mean, they get 65 or 70 players on their Monday and Wednesday night weeklies. You see bucket shirts everywhere. Rich Easton, Jarrett, Justin Lieberman. These guys are really doing fantastic work to make the Santa Maria disc golf scene grow. So glad to honor that with an awesome PDGA event once a year.
Yeah.
And if you like barbecue.
Yes, tri-tip dinner Saturday night, folks, free with entry. So put that on your list for next year.
Santa Maria, famous for its barbecue.
That's
This
great.
is a pretty cool hole. It's tough. It's far. It's got some tricky little gaps, ceiling. You got to get over the hills, under the branches.
Yeah, Lewis finds himself in a really tough spot. He's going to have a long look for par. Big opportunity for the rest of the lead card to make up a couple of strokes.
Yeah. There you go.
That is a adult man's birdie. 400-foot par 11th. And Logan, we haven't even said Logan's name yet, but a great local disc golfer making up a stroke there on Lewis. You know he would love to get this title on his home course. And he had a ton of support. Almost every tee pad you would see guys waving at him, shouting him out, pumping him up.
Don't do that.
Couldn't quite tell if he made it all the way to the picnic area. There is an OB line over there on the right side where Damien kicked.
Looked like he was heading that way. Tricky hole. These little gaps. Tricky. It's usually the the play right there, right? A bigger gap, just punch something overstable on that right side and let it fall.
Yeah, the nice thing over there, it really opens up after you make this first gap. So it feels like as you're standing on the tee pad that there's less risk of bogey and almost no chance of going out of bounds on the left side if you choose that option.
Why not? Why not?
Ooh. Lewis can pour him in. You can see how straight that putt was. I just sort of expected it to go.
He certainly expects them all to go.
Yeah, he runs it. Fun to watch him play.
As they walk over to the 13th, I have a bit of Lewis Bitney trivia for you.
Oh.
Chris, a win today is going to be worth $850. So Logan, Lewis, Damien, Reid, all gunning for a pretty big payday here in SoCal. If Lewis were to take down the victory, he would climb to 5th on the 2025 money list among SoCal players, SoCal regulars. We've seen 3 of the other 4 on Disconnected's coverage. So we've got, I'll give you, Daniel Perry, Gavin Boss, Cam Rico, the exact guys you'd expect. Who is the missing man, the 4th moneyless guy in SoCal?
Oh, goodness.
Anti.
Who?
Well, it's you, Chris.
Oh!
It's Chris Brophy with $5,000 cash in MP50. That is electric, folks. You can't make money playing MP50, and this man is doing it.
Cool.
So there you go.
I don't think I would have guessed me.
I set you up.
Well, thank you. Now I have some people to gun for. Logan, that smooth forehand. You know, we've given him his flowers. How much spin he can get on that forehand without necessarily putting tons of speed. It's neat seeing that speed control. There's Lewis trying to put it in.
Really good bonus birdie by Damien. 13th is a tough get. Logan's bogey means that Reid is the only clean scorecard through 4 holes. He's 2 under, and he's close within 2 of the leader.
High route.
I think that's just overcorrection there. In round 2, we saw Reid go too low, too straight into the middle tree.
Yeah, dude.
Now he pulls it wide into the right side guardian.
That's great. That sounds great.
Whoa. Parked.
Get around. Get around. Yep. Oh yeah, baby.
Lewis would like to see that a little wider, but that is right at the edge of C1. He'll have a chance from there.
Money.
You can see the confidence for the man that's thrown that shot many times. He's walking straight down the fairway, chasing that disc into C1.
Got some swag in his step.
Bang! Let's go.
Eesh. Barely. Good grab.
Yeah, Logan. Come on, baby.
Nice bounce back for Logan. Get that bogey taste out of his mouth. And we missed the upshot from Reid, but that's just a tap in par.
Second time through this track for these guys now, and no wind. They'll be making some adjustments. Not the one you want to make.
Yeah. Get in the hole. No, stay up there, stay up there.
Wow. Ran a bit on him. That looks like
Maybe
a
that
little
tip in.
better. Oh.
Hit it.
Maybe if it was higher. Come on, get it up. Great shot.
Big old swing.
Doing that.
Just a half bid from Damien from the high side.
Almost.
Looks like Lewis has got an awkward angle.
But he's running it. Looks like he is running it. Oh. Safe run at that. Nice, Lewis. Nice touch.
Yeah, man.
So solo birdie for Logan.
Just the local. With a little more strut in his step.
Climbs to 22 under. That is right in the thick of things. Just 2 back of Lewis.
Get this one, I'm gonna put on some pressure.
Bit of a different feel off this tee pad with the wind down. Not getting as much right to left swing. These are all settling. C1 edge on the short side. A good place to miss.
Pitch it into the hill, hit the putt. Okay, it's a putt off.
Makes such a difference on this hole to be 25 instead of 35. That drop off behind really makes you think from C2. But when you're at Lewis's distance, it barely exists. He's able to widen that gap back to 3 strokes.
I will take a little bit of a breath there. Another tough one, though.
.410 feet, several route options.
What were you picking on this hole?
I was throwing forehand here. I like this bigger gap on the left side, kind of flexing it out there, just letting it fall back towards the basket.
Yes.
Seems like a smart play. There's a good shot.
That's a great shot. Logan's playing the same shot as me.
410's a pretty hefty forehand.
It's a big forehand. It is finishing downhill though, so if you get some good pop on it, it'll really glide in the second half of the flight.
Yeah, that's good. That's button.
Just out of the circle. Just low. Come on, HB.
Yesterday it felt like all those shots, all those 50-foot putts were going in for him. Today they're coming up just begging. As there's a Steve Rico sighting.
Stevie!
Steve
Local hero.
competing in MP40, giving these guys a little break. Very generous of him.
What a monster. Still very much hanging open. I know on tour, he doesn't really like to play open unless it's a wooded course. It's not quite as fun playing against Gannon and Barella on the big, wide open ball golf courses. But Stevie thinks he can bang with him if you go to a De La or somewhere like that, where it takes some skill and technique. I mean, not that the big courses take skill, but you know, the heavy wooded stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
He's got all the shots, all the saves. Wily, good putt.
And he gets in a groove sometimes. He still has that thing that, you know, a lot of the greats have where he can just go completely unconscious and birdie 50 holes in a row. That is a exceptional sidearm by Logan, by the way. I don't want
Yeah, he's impressive.
to let that slip by.
Oh,
This
man.
That's okay, yeah.
is a really challenging birdie.
That's for
And
sure.
to essentially put it in the bullseye is fantastic.
Yeah, kind of lengthy, too, for a forehand. It feels like that's a pretty big shot.
Yeah, it's a big rip, and the ceiling is low on that left side, so you can't, you know, put it in there with a high flex. You really kind of have to rip it.
Lewis with flair.
He is such a good slow-mo watch. So much body English as the disc is in the air, and you always get an honest reaction from him. Hard on his sleeve kind of reaction to the big putts.
Guys are supposed to have fun on a Sunday and lead card? This is serious business.
Hole 10, we go out into this modified Soldier Field layout, a couple of temp holes. With the wind down, this hole feels very exposed. On the tee pad, you're just licking your chops.
Bet this is going to be chain high.
Probably looked really good from the tee pad,
Yeah.
flashing across the chains just short.
Imagine Lewis is trying to put it in, not under. That was quite the chain run as well. How about Reid? I'm going to guess Reid's going for under.
Going for it and doing it.
Under it is.
Yeah, Logan.
2 straight and 4 out of the last 6 for Logan.
Damien's putt is flat and straight, and when you putt flat and straight like that, you can't afford to run the chains because he's like, whatever, 30-footer, no problem. Hole played a little easier with no wind.
Yeah, and we take a look at the check-in. We see Manuel Torres making a nice run, 4 under through the first 10. It's going to take a really hot back 9 for him to climb all the way up there and get Lewis, but still possible.
Yep. Great.
Our 11th hole of this back 20, 275 foot. Wide open shot, which means in no wind, these guys are expecting C1 looks.
Good down.
Get to see anybody running into that hill, like we talked about in the second round.
Yep.
But I guess under is just fine.
Much better results than in that windy round 2. So we can hear the airfield straight behind Damien. You get huge jets and some military aircraft flying out of Santa Maria. And when one of them takes off, it feels like every tree on the course just starts ripping around in circles. Sometimes you want to just back off a putt and let that plane go by.
Cool hole up on top of a hill. You get that road on your right. Drops off a little on the left. Typically, you're going to have a right to left wind on this, I'd imagine, coming off the ocean.
These shots that nose up mid-ranges that yesterday were gliding left into C2. Today they're just falling down on the edge of the circle. Lewis is going to have an opportunity. Damien leaves his on the high side, the flat side.
Yeah. Yeah, Logan. Strong.
Yeah, this section's playing a little different.
Yeah, Reid, Logan, and Lewis all with a turkey there. So we turn to the 13th. This treacherous little green. We saw it lay a bogey on Manny yesterday. You have to be careful with these putts.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, a lot of these holes on these hills got that nice soft sand, but they're still on hills, so you can still get a bit of a roll off of those.
I like the width.
Bit of a zimzam.
Yeah, I like that wider play that Reid used. Control the speed.
It's keeping the wind at his back. Much easier putt than what Lewis just had, or what Damien has.
Important putt for Damien. Important to capitalize when the leader misses in front of you. Likewise for Logan, 4 in a row.
2 good putts.
Likewise for Reid, 4 in a row. Scratching to within 2 and 4 of Lewis, respectively.
Alright, this whole bit our lead card yesterday's round, second round. Hopefully we'll see somebody get inbounds off the tee. That's going to be my goal, watching this. Alright, we got one inbounds.
And
Not nearly as windy.
It's the correct miss by Logan. It's a little conservative, but he will have a chance to make a decision, maybe run a putt from over there. I know Damien wants to change the vibe after his miss yesterday, and it looks like he's just taking a totally different flat to hyzer approach.
Nice. Yeah, big hyzer over the tree. That's cool.
That little hazard path is close on that right side.
Turned it too much. Not going to come out. Oh, it came out and got the skip. Nice, Lewis.
That must be a really overstable disc because he cranked over on that.
Yep.
Not sure what that reaction was about, if there was something happening in his...
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Kind of seemed like some bad action there.
Ooh. A touch hard. Nose down. I don't have to watch it again. See what happens.
Yeah, well in the chains. Strange.
Back to this beast of a hole.
Yeah, hole 15 or 21 on the permanent way out. There were no birdies yesterday, but the wind is a little more favorable today. And of course, with only a handful of holes to go in the tournament, I'm not going to see too many more layups from these guys that are chasing. Say anything within 50 feet is a go.
Okay. Guess there's a gap.
It is big power to go up there.
That one never quite got online. Maybe it's just a layup. Half and half.
Yeah. Can certainly afford to be conservative on this hole, playing with the lead. Logan atones for that spit out with a nice putt. And it's going to be pars for the rest.
Starting to wind down.
Crunch time for sure. The 22nd hole of the permanent course here at Waller.
I'm down.
Nice one.
Damien shows he has plenty of power for the job.
Skip.
Got right.
Uh-oh. I needed that one. Oh no. These guys chasing. Can't miss those.
Lewis is happy to take that.
Good.
Open it up to 4 with 4 to play. But if there was ever a place where you can make one up, hole 17 is a rare birdie. I'd certainly think that a 2 would get you back in the hunt if you're Logan. So we'll see. He's got enough power in the tank.
435 through the trees. Quite a poke.
Yeah.
Pretty small gap.
Skip. Hold.
That's good angle.
Kept you good.
Just dries up in C2. In years past, we might have seen some rollers on this hole, but the grass is so thick this year, I didn't see anybody try it in the tournament.
I almost asked you if anybody had tried that 2 holes prior. It seemed like maybe set up for a decent roller, but
Yeah, it
that
was
OB right behind it.
Yes.
And then maybe the grass.
really asking a lot. I tried a few in practice, and I could only get 350, 360 feet before they would just kind of dry up, spin out.
Well, Lewis is probably pretty happy with par frames. Continue that for a couple more holes, and he's going to have himself a win.
Can't go to sleep just yet. He does have Manny on the second card shooting a pretty hot round, but I think...
Ooh. Both those guys had that slip out early.
Strange miss, yeah.
They didn't want to quite finish it off.
There is something about, you got that streak of pretty wide open unencumbered holes the last 5 or 6 shots, and this one, an early tree hit, or even a tree hit at the depth Reid is at, can cost you a stroke.
Yep.
Those 2 early ones could have been a bit of a case of not wanting to get it in the street, too, as the only OB.
Yeah. A couple of decent upshots. They'll have to earn their pars with the putt. And that means this could be really big for Logan. Oh, off the band. Bogey for Damien probably means his run at the Santa Maria Open is done.
Yeah.
Really good par save for Lewis means he can just about walk it in here.
Four strokes, 2 holes. So nothing crazy happens to this drive. He probably can breathe a sigh of relief. Deep in the circle. Chance these guys are starting to think about second and third and where they're all going to line up.
Yeah, still a lot to play for. A lot of money on the line. Podium finish for Logan at his home course would be so cool. For Reid, it would be huge. You know, basically just his first full year of playing open disc golf. I know Damien is going to be a little frustrated to have not been able to give Lewis more of a run today. Although he's sitting at 8 under, that is a really pretty sharp round. And Lewis is just pouring it on now. I mean, birdie to move to -9. Maintain that lead. 4 strokes going to the final hole. Chris, it's been an amazing weekend here in Santa Maria, and before it slips away, I just want to say, props to the Parks Department that maintains this beautiful course, the local disc golf community. And I'm glad that the trophy is going to rest in the hands of a man who loves this course, loves this community. You see Lewis in bucket shirts all the time, talking about getting around in at Waller. A winner at the Lawson Memorial, which is the other sanctioned event here at Waller Pines, but never in the Santa Maria Open. So I know this means a lot to him, and it means a lot to this community to get to see him do it.
Well, it's probably just a layup away from making that happen. Although 4 strokes out, might as well run it. Knowing Lewis. Layup, shmayup. Nice job, Lewis.
Matches yesterday's round of 10 under for a -33 total. That's really good golf.
40 unique holes, 60 total. Or more than half. The only player to get more than half. So that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
I want to thank my sponsors, Legacy Discs, Buckets Disc Golf. I want to thank these guys, these 3. They do so much. Appreciate you guys. Just good to finally win this one.
Love to see the support from the community there.
Hard fought win for a great player. Really nice guy. He deserves it.
And Manny Torres with a hot round from the chase card, climbing up into a tie for second.
Double dig.
It's been a lot of fun, Chris. Here on the Disconnected channel. We hope you'll come back, check out some of the past coverage, and find us later this year on YouTube.
See you next time.